you know, who talking about money gonna come, and they're here to show us how the money's gonna come. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Very, very appreciative. This is MX24 TV. This is MX Live, where we have discussions, I always say, pertaining to the industry we're in. The music, all the factions that make what we do what it is. But you're the most important part of everything we do. You pay the tickets for the concerts, you watch us on TV, you listen to us on radio, you enjoy and you buy the music. So nothing we do is possible without you. That's why we always need your input and your feedback. Please keep that coming through. Again, MX24GH on all platforms, from X to Snapchat to everywhere else. The hashtag for the show is MXLIVE. Now, I have a brother in the studio I spoke to 2 years ago. Yeah, wow, time flies. He is in and out of the country. He releases music. He's back home, so to speak. And I really want to understand the dynamic of releasing music, moving around, creating a fan base, and his plans. I have Doupboy Laska.
Jason.
Bro, how you doing, man?
Yeah,
I can fly.
Yeah, thanks,
bro.
bro.
I have some fly people in the studio.
Yeah, 100.
Wow.
Yeah.
How have you been? I said 2 years, right?
2 years, bro. It's been 2 years.
Doesn't feel like it.
Yeah.
I think the last time we spoke was on Zoom.
Right.
Yeah, we had a very interesting conversation. You told me some stuff about, you know, the music, how you're pushing the stuff. What I want to know first of is, from that time till now, how has it been for you being in the space? Because you're based in South Africa.
Right.
Tell me about that.
First of all, I would say thank you to your viewers and yourself for having me, you know. Yeah, it's not easy being in South Africa, you know, especially South Africa being a music country that is basically or solely focused on their artists and then promoting like 90% of their music, you know. So you, myself, I'm competing with Jay-Z's and, you know, so...
So is there like a conscious plan there to promote their music?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's been set up like that. 90% of their music is being promoted by the media, the radio, TV.
I mean, that's not a bad thing. That's their thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and so I want to ask you, sorry, I'm so sorry, before you go on is, what do you think when you hear of us saying, and you saw these conferences, oh, let's play 90% of our music, 80%, 70%. When you saw that, from the eyes of somebody who's been there and who's here, who makes music and understands music, what did you feel? Did you think was the right initiative?
Yeah, it's positive. It's positive, you know, because charity begins at home. Wow. You know, you cannot expect to be bigged up outside when you are not bigging up yourself. Okay. So majority or most of the work must be credited to the talent here first before, you know, other people can buy into it. Like I was saying earlier, South Africa, 10%, you are struggling with all the other artists.
I never knew this.
Yeah, it's set up like that. You can't beat the system. You know, you have to go through the distributors' channels. They got record labels that are controlling everything. You know, so you just cannot come up and rock. You know, for example, is Burna Boy. Burna Boy was in South Africa from UK. Okay. You know, he was doing good, but if you need the numbers, you got to be home.
Oh, when he had Don Gogon.
Yeah.
Remember that? Like he had like the curls.
Yeah. He was a Joburg by then.
He was based in South Africa a lot. Oh yeah, that's true.
So, you know, you wouldn't get the 100% support. For us here and there, we've been trying. I can say I'm the top Ghanaian artist in South Africa. So when it comes to international gigs and certain stuffs, you know, we are being recognized. Like last time we did the Cape Town Fashion Week. I did Spotify, MOM. You know, I was just one of the few or the only West African on that platform. So, you know,
well, you've opened up my mind to a lot with this, like with what you've told me, right?
For real.
Wow.
So it's a system that has been set up, and we have to also follow the path.
So you think that if tomorrow we say 80% Ghanaian music, that's something you would, you know, heavily be interested in?
Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah.
And I like the fact that you are there. You see this. And again, I just want to say, with what you're telling me, it's not necessarily to say it's a bad thing, but that is theirs. Yeah. They appreciate their own, so they project their own.
Right.
Now, if we come here, or it happens that we play more Ghanaian music here, it doesn't mean you don't appreciate other music.
Yeah.
But it's just getting your sound to
out.
South Africans who are here.
Yeah.
Because if South Africans are here and they hear I'm a piano, they only know our music.
Yeah.
This is interesting,
It's
bro.
interesting, but like the last song you played now,
Yeah.
the artist is a Zulu guy. His name is Olified. So he's a local in Joburg.
Okay.
And bro, if you see the support that they give him, you know, because they focus on his music, when you know he makes sure he's getting it to the locals there. And if you check his numbers, it's crazy.
How many years now have you been in South Africa in a row?
In a row? Yo, bro, it's gonna be 8, 9 years.
Wow.
But I went there earlier, came back, and then, but I do come in and out.
Okay, so why hasn't Doupboy Laska been home more? Is it personal reasons? Is it business reasons? Because it seems like your music is doing well there.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, if Doupboy is here, his music might be doing as well here.
Okay, so it's a little bit of a story because I kind of emerged from, I've been in the industry for quite some time. I emerged from being a dancer to an artist. So a manager even before an artist. So it's been like a process for me, and I have a family back there and a business that I'm running. So it's a process, and you know, things don't happen in a day. Sometimes it takes time, and then, you know, since we feel like it's the right time now, that's why we're here.
Okay, so now being here, what is the plan for Doupboy? Because again, these kind of interviews are not just to talk, it's to create a fan base, right?
Yeah.
Like we're playing music, I'm sure somebody watching this for the first time is going to be like, wow, who's that? Let me look for his music. Somebody's going to Shazam, right?
Right.
So you being here now, is it to be based here? Is it to come here more often, you know, to perform on shows and events? You know how December in Ghana is like. What's the plan right now?
Yeah, I was supposed to be here in December, you know, but so I thought December wasn't the right time because I had made certain links up, you know, to push, because we at least should be here for the next 6 months.
Okay.
You know, in December, things were not going to push because of it's entertainment time. People are here having fun. So if you make a meeting with someone, you know, it wouldn't happen. So I came in January for a long stay, you know, for a long-term stay.
Okay.
Even if I'm not here, you wouldn't know. You know, I wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. I would just be in and out like two days, and I'm back. So Doupboy.
But is it difficult though when it comes to music promotion? Because as in even, let me say, the artists here, it's not the easiest thing promoting the music.
Bro, you don't want to go there. You don't want to go there.
The finances.
You don't want to go there. You know, like starting from getting the beats itself to recording, producing, you know, mixing and mastering, getting your artwork done, promo certain days before the you know, promotion.
Yeah.
It takes a lot. It takes a lot, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing well.
Yeah, but it's good. So far, so good.
So what's the plan now? Is it to be based a bit here more or there more?
No, now we want to be here more. Because we've been there for over a decade. So
Okay.
yeah.
So like I said, creating a fan base here,
Right.
get your music out. Let me ask you this. What do you think about the South African industry in comparison to Ghana in terms of what we can learn?
Yeah.
Because the fact is, on international stages, we see what South Africans are doing.
Yeah.
We see what Nigerians are doing.
Yeah.
This is just facts. Give credit where credit is due.
Right.
It takes away nothing from the amazing artists we have here.
Yeah.
But if we can do more, we should do more.
Yeah.
So back to the question, what can we learn from these industries, do you think?
Well, I would say originality, staying original to yourself. Because from my experience, what I've observed about South African music, it migrated from stages, from Kwaito music to Goom, then, you know, the house came, then piano. So they build up from their origin, you know. So if you listen, they still have the elements in it. You still have Kwaito in Amapiano, you have Goom in it, you have house in it, because it's soulful and very drum. You got a lot of drums going on there, you know. So I feel like if we also keep to our originality, high life, we know we're doing our life, high life, hip life. It's
Those
keep building,
conversations are
keep
always
building,
going
keep building it, and then, you know.
What do
I
you
think
feel
it's
about the
ours,
fact
so-
that we didn't carry on with Azonto? Because it was taken over.
Yo, I'm pained, bro, because I was a pioneer for Azonto, bro.
Oh,
when
yeah,
Azonto was
right?
hot, I was a dancer, so I was a serious pioneer.
we were
for,
just like, psh, to the side.
yeah. But we tried. We took Azonto to Big Brother Africa, You know, I did Big Brother Africa, so we couldn't push it to the top. But big shout out to the new cats there, you know, the new kings, I'll call them. Ziggy, the Dance God Lloyd, you know,
right,
they've taken the whole movement to
DWP,
another. You know, it's amazing, and you know.
My friend Yabitha, an amazing dancer. She be doing backflips and things. More of that coming soon.
Crazy. We got to feature them in the video.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Yabi was I just. So do you still dance?
No, right now they're my son, but I still got it. I still got a bit though.
Okay, your music. Any music this year? Any songs this year?
Yeah, I just released Stones, and there is a surprise. I got an artist, a big artist from Ghana, on the feature. So that is what we're going to drop second this year. But we have Stones that we did drop earlier this year. Which
okay, so Stones is out.
Yeah.
But the feature of the Ghanaian artist is not out yet.
It's not out yet, but you know, in some few days.
In terms of your rollout, what's the plan like in terms of promotion, features? It's good hearing that you already have a feature, right?
Yeah.
But for this year, being here more, what's the plan? Again, is it more features, more music videos?
Yeah.
And what's the plan, man?
Yeah, more features, more videos. I feel like you just said it for me, so that was the plan, you know, features. As music is all about collaborating, you know, expanding yourself. So we are not going to do anything different from that. You know, we're here to get the fan base going, and then more collabs.
Okay, so we have a visualizer for Stones.
Right.
I'm sure people want to hear it.
Yeah. I think we have like 2 or 3 of it.
Okay, we're going to listen to it. When we get back, I want to know the inspiration behind the music. Enjoy this. We'll be right back. What was the inspiration for the song, man?
So I went to visit some friends that came from Ghana.
Okay.
I'm sure they are watching by now. Yeah, so they came to visit in Cape Town, and you know, boys, they chat. They talk about things with, you know, boys, they do them, you know, like things, you know, basic stuff. You know, you have a friend who you trust so much, and then they turn up, you know.
Oh.
So I just went home that night, and I did it, and I sent it to them. Yeah. They're like, oh, okay, bro, is that what you did?
Man.
Then
have you experienced that on this journey so far?
A lot, bro. A whole lot of
like,
them.
You know, people turning their backs on you, you know, people, business gone wrong, relationships.
A whole lot.
How'd you deal with that?
You know, when you are younger, you can't, it's different from how you handle, how do you call it?
Heartbreak, difficulty,
you know,
setbacks.
But when you grow, setbacks and all that. But when you grow, you learn it's a blessing in disguise. So you rather have to. If you don't appreciate that moment, then you are not growing. You have to appreciate it because it's meant to be to let you go.
What have you learned about yourself the most on this journey so far?
Staying original. Staying true to myself, you know.
I like the original part.
Yeah, because you know.
But is that difficult now? Because we live in a very fast world, you know, different types of music. Charlie, if you don't do this one, you know, go blow. If you don't do what everybody's doing, nobody listen to you. Is that difficult?
I've lost a lot of friends with that, you know.
Wow.
Who want to say things, but I'm not going to contribute to it. Say, hey, you're supposed to do it this way, but you are not contributing to it. So just leave me, let me do my thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so Stones is out.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
It's a banger, yo. It's a Mazda. That one is a Mazda, bro. So I decided to bring the Mapiano vibes. Okay. You know, so it's a Mazda featuring a top Ghanaian artist that I can't disclose now, but.
Oh, Charlie, I was just going to try and squeeze something down my brother, but like, nah, he's not going to tell me.
You know, it's not good for business, though.
So that one is going to come. Any music video for Stones, or we're just going to wait with the visualizer?
Yeah, we just shot a couple of scenes for Stones, and we're still going to shoot some more.
So when is the next one dropping? Are you going to let Stones, like, live with the people for a bit?
Yeah, the thing about me is I don't make songs sit on them. I'm just giving them. From last month, from December to now, I think I've dropped like 5 songs.
Sheesh.
So 5 songs. Yeah. I used to drop and wait, but now the songs are a lot, so you just have to keep dropping them.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, we actually got a couple of messages when we put out that you were coming through.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel, man? Knowing that you have a fan base, it's still growing. once you're here now, I think people are going to get to know you more.
Yeah.
But for the fans that you do have now, how does that make you feel, man?
Oh, Charlie, they make I feel like I be a crab boy for real, you know. I felt like being left out, you know, because we got strong team back in SA, but you know, Ghana we've been left out. So, you know, seeing all these things is positive, and I'm happy. Like you see, my manager is here, and he's also pushing things. So, you know.
Let me ask you this: which Ghanaian sounds do you hear outside? I mean, in South Africa, sorry.
Okay, let me tell you this, bro. I'm not going to say this, but when Afro Ghana music started, you know, Afrobeats started picking big time. I was one of the few guys that pushed Ghana music in Cape Town.
For real.
For real, like Shatawale songs, Stone Boys. I go on to the clubs because I do club hosting
Promotion,
events
okay.
and also all that. So I do host the artists when they come. So I've been pushed. I used to go to the streets, the clubs, and be like, "This is Ghana music. You have to play it." So,
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
You did that just
like
out
that.
of courtessy and love for the fact that you love the music.
And I think that's what even made me get more recognition
That's
on the
cool,
streets
man.
in Cape Town.
Did these artists know?
No, nobody knows. You know, I only the only song I used to hear was Adonai by Sarkodie.
Yeah.
And that thing, you felt really bad about it. You go to the club and it's only Adonai. Yeah, two gospel. So we felt like, no, we also have to.
Yeah, Adonai did this thing, man.
Yeah,
It was everywhere.
It was big. It was miles
Did you think about reaching out to the artists? You know, because I think, how do I even put this? You know, artists try so much to push, but they can't do it all themselves.
Yeah.
So if you are there, like you're saying now, right?
Yeah.
Doing what you're doing, a lot of people here obviously wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Did you think about reaching out to them? Like, you know, there's an avenue here. You know, we can do this. We can.
Yeah, I think a couple of them I have because I'm cool with some of their managers.
Okay.
Because I knew them way back, and they are taking over the managerial work now. So I've been reaching out to them. But you know, sometimes being an artist myself, you cannot just do too much. You know, so you just do what you can. And
Hopefully soon. Do you see us taking over the world soon?
Say again?
Do you see us taking over the world?
Oh yeah, bro. Can't you see this guy? What's his name?
Who's that?
The
Black Sharif.
Yeah, Black Sharif, and the new guy, the Afrobeat guy with
Oh, who's that? Someone
Kevin Boy. Excellent.
Oh, Kojo Black.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, Kojo Black is dope.
Come on.
He's fire.
Come on. So
it's like we have it, but we just need something.
Yeah, it's the support and the push.
True.
That's all.
Sure, I had Kojo Black here. He's dope. He played some music for me.
Yeah,
Oh man,
the guy is fire.
He's fire.
Yeah.
It's. I'm very happy we've had this conversation because we talk about these things. And one conversation I always go back to is I had the AudioMax COO and co-founder here.
Right.
And he told me point blank, he was like, Jason, when I go for conferences and meetings, I tell people point blank that Nigeria has bigger numbers.
Yeah.
Other countries have bigger numbers.
Yeah.
Ghana, we don't have that. It doesn't mean the music is not good. And he said even people are talking about, no, we have to do more. But he's like, the numbers don't lie. So they get support because of that.
Yeah.
You can't take that away from them. So in as much as it seems like we can do more, I think we have to appreciate what we have and just keep on pushing, man.
Yeah. If that is the case, then Jamaica will be nowhere when it comes to music.
Yeah.
Because they've got the tiniest.
And that's where the originality comes, right?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, sticking to something, keep on pushing.
Yeah.
Hopefully it works out.
Charlie, it will.
Man. Charlie, what do you want to tell your fans, man?
Charlie, I want to tell you guys, bro, cop my music, Doupboy Laska, DOUPBOYLASKA, you know, where mommy, Eche, still out here making good music for all Ghana and everybody, you know. I go by name Doupboy Laska.
Nice
Eche.
one. So your music is on all platforms too, right?
Platforms.
Everybody can buy it.
Yeah, man.
Nice one. Please bring the video when it's ready.
I will.
God bless you, my brother.
And I've got a gift for you, bro.
Oh, okay.
So,
I like gifts, so my brother's going to get me something. Please find him, support his music.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. Let's keep pushing our own. Buy the music. Number one way to support, I always say this, please buy the music. Go on YouTube. Check out some of his old videos, you know. It's always good to grow with a fan base. So, yeah, I had to let him go. I'm not leaving just yet. I'll be right back.